green plain with citrus orchards, a garden full of colour and perfume that gently extends between Taormina, the Ionian Sea and Mount Etna, the highest active volcano in Europe. Attracted by the beauty of the setting, in the 8th century BC, the Greeks founded here their first colony on the island, settling not far from the Alcantara River, which today defines the districts of Giardini Naxos and Cala da Piano. Imitating the Greek gods, they skillfully moulded the clay found there, with lava sand, water, and fire to launch a thriving pottery industry, later copied by the Romans, using kilns fueled with wood from olive trees, visible in the archaeological area Naxos, producing earthenware of such high quality that has survived centuries. Even today the original splendour has survived almost intact. Following this 1,000-year-old handcraft tradition, the Fornace Finocchiaro kiln began its activity at the beginning of 1800 in this district, handing down from generation to generation the art of antique Sicilian terracotta earthenware, using the same materials and same methods of strong resistance to achieve beautiful terracotta ware, similar to that manufactured by the Greeks and Romans 2,000 years before. This peculiarity has permitted Fornace Finocchiaro to secure, in the course of its centuries-old history, various contracts in the sectors of restoration and conservation, supplying its terracotta wares for numerous projects in the salvaging of our cultural heritage, both artistic and monumental, such as the celebrated Greek theatre in Taormina, which overlooks the Bay of Naxos, and restored in various moments, and the Taormina Villa Comunale, or town park, created in the 18th century, which in its inventive architecture represents a true and typical terracotta garden. The exclusive antique shade of the bricks made by Antica Fornace Finocchiaro is a result of the clay employed, composed of river and marine sediments, deriving from the nearby quarry of Serra Zambiaggio, which emerged over 2.5 million years ago. It is rich in iron ores and has been the object of numerous studies by Catania University. The slow firing of this clay in the kilns, at a temperature just below 1000 degrees, permits the terracotta to acquire the highly regarded shade with irregular characteristics and nuances that make each single piece unique and different from each other. Antica Fornace Finocchiaro is specialized in the manufacture of bricks of various shapes and sizes, ideal for paving external spaces such as terraces and swimming pools, as well as for domestic interiors, where the Sicilian type of brick can be treated accordingly. There are also tiles for walls, fireplaces and stonework kitchens that decorate and enhance every setting in every particular, and in combination with glazed ceramics too. The use of the typically small terracotta arches for balconies and balustrades allows both the reproduction of the constructive techniques from the antique Sicilian school of architecture, uniting function with beauty, and the opportunity to reinvent the same with new ideas, but always with considerable visual impact. In addition, the company's products include drain pipes and roofing tiles. The use of the classical roof tile, called coppo, with a solid but irregular profile, is promoted by the urban bylaws that protect our historical town centres. The catalogue is completed with various types of borders, wall-covered handrails, staircase decorations, ring shapes for the use in creation of splendid pillars, as well as cornerstones and curved stones. On request, Antica Fornace Finocchiaro is able to make items to order for individual projects. In the original workshop, following methods used in the past, The clay, mixed with lava sand and water, without addition of harmful chemical substances, is cut into various shapes and then left to dry in the open air. Watched over by Mount Etna, whose constant activity has inspired the terracotta masters throughout the centuries, the bricks are fired in the kilns. 40-metre-long tunnels are slowly brought up to temperature and maintained over several days by burning biomass derived from the local olive trees. A well-organized network ensures the sale, distribution, and transport of the finished packed product directly from the works to the customer. Thanks to the simplicity with which they are laid, the Finocchiaro bricks are ideal wherever a swift and exclusive attractive result is called for. The bricks can be enhanced by an ultimate treatment with specific natural products that give the terracotta sheen and valued shading. On request, a team of potters is available to reproduce Sicilian traditional glazed terracotta, which guarantee an exceptional visual effect. They will also create artistic terracotta molded by the hands of the new generation of the Finocchiaro family in their original workshop. Antica Fornace Finocchiaro's products guarantee an excellent result for every solution, whether for a large external area or with the smallest details for an interior, because over time they will acquire even more character and value. Each item may be matched in the style of the Sicilian tradition or used to stimulate fantasy and creativity, but always with fine results. The choice of Antica Fornace Finocchiaro's terracotta, with its unique colouring and typically never the same undertones, means the choice of a 1,000-year-old tradition. The beauty of the terracotta is able to thrill today as it did in the past. Finocchiaro terracotta, the timeless fascination of antique Sicilian terracotta.